Hi everyone, my name is Nathan Eaton and I've been working as part of the CSIRO team on the VMGD project for Vanuatu. Today I'd like to show you some of the work that we've been doing for the portal. So as you can see, this is the Vanuatu Climate Futures Portal, which is one of the key outputs from the VMGD project. And the portal is really used as the main dissemination tool for all of the climate information services that have been produced for this project, as well as a number of guides and resources and various artifacts from the project. So I wanted to take you through a walkthrough, so high level of the portal, the various capabilities of the portal, and then I'll deep dive into a couple of specific examples of really how the portal can be used to leverage the climate information services for Vanuatu. So what you can see here is the actual portal. We're still in the development phase, so just finalising the finishing touches for the portal. So what you're looking at here is our staging environment. So this is an openly available website that would be provided. And as you can see, it provides a number of capabilities, which I'll walk through now. So from the landing page, you can see summaries in terms of the high-level menus. But essentially, as you scroll down the page, you'll see access to some of the key functions that we provided through this project. So, and this ranges from a climate mapping tool, which is a key gateway to the climate information services that have been produced. There's a showcase there of the climate summaries and extremes and the data products that have been produced there. A lot of the work from the project has been focused on case studies. How do we actually take the climate information services and make them highly relevant for specific sectors in Vanuatu? And then we have a number of guides, resources, info bites, fact sheets, as well as direct access to the data, and then showcasing some of the video products that have been produced through the project. So what I'll do now is I'll just scroll down the portal. So it's a vertical scroll, and I'll showcase some of the capabilities. So as we go through, you've got access here to a climate mapping tool, which I'll jump onto in a little bit later. This is where we provide access to some of the key climate information services and future climate projection data. So this is a more advanced application that does allow you to really zoom in detail and interrogate some of the data that's been provided and that's been used for some of the different products and models. If I keep scrolling down, you'll see we've done work around climate summaries and extremes. And this will include regional summaries across Vanuatu. It'll also include fact sheets for climate extremes, and you can see those links provided on the page. And as you hover over each of the different areas of Vanuatu, we actually provide information specific to that region. So for the Torba province, as you can see here, we actually provide information from the climate information services around future wind speed, looking at both the baseline and then the future predicted wind speeds. And you can see the percentage change, as well as rainfall. And you can see here for this particular province, a quite significant change to annual rainfall, as you can see here. As we hover over the different areas, you can see that each area has its own specific information, and you can benchmark each area in terms of the percentage change of wind speed, as well as rainfall. And as you'll see throughout the entire portal, another thing that we do is to make sure we're providing additional information to help interpret the data that's being provided. So as you can see here, clicking on that little information tool allows us to communicate how to interpret the data, and that's really consistent across all the different screens of the portal, as you'll see. As we scroll down, you can see this whole section on case studies, which I'll dive into in a separate section later. And this is where we spent quite a lot of work. So still finalising some of these case studies, but I'll show you how we're actually using these to bring the climate information services to life. There is a large number of guides, resources, info bites and fact sheets that have been produced through this project. All of those are standalone products, but they'll be made available as links from this particular portal landing page. The data section provides you direct access to the data that's being used, so allowing you to take the data and use it in other applications. And then we have a number of videos. So this is where we're going to provide access to all of the videos that were produced for the VMGD project.